Great day, Royals. My name is Empress Lazuli, and this channel is specifically designed to assist you in building your empire. Welcome to all of my Divine Masculines to your weekly Divine session, and we'll get right into it. I actually did a pre-shuffle, and I pulled the Queen of Staffs here. So for my Divine Masculines, and as I say in most of the videos, Divine Masculine resides in both women and men. So for my Emperors out there, this is definitely a reading that may resonate with you in the entirety, but you also clicked for a reason. So stay tuned to see what does resonate and leave whatever doesn't. For all of my Empresses out there that are watching the video, of course we all know the energies can go backward and forward, right? So it could be you or it could be an energy outside of you, but either way this could also resonate with all my Empresses out there because we all have divine feminine and masculine energy. All right, so what I did pull here for the Divine Masculine Divine week or the weekly session this week, we have the Queen of Staffs that came out in your pre-shuffle. So from this energy, I really do feel that this is representing a female, okay? So whether you're Divine Feminine tuning in and you know, this can be you, or you're a Divine Masculine and you are thinking about a Queen of Staffs, possibly Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it does not have to be. But just a fiery person that is not afraid to take action and be bold and courageous while doing so. This is someone that in this deck as well, you see she has like patches on her skin. That could definitely be vitiligo, but it also could show that she has been through some things. You know, it could also be like she has been burned before. So she has the awareness and has reached that level of stability within her mind and knowing how to take action and how to move forward for her highest good. She is also very fruitful, and with animals being around her, the frequency that she operates at is of a higher sense here, okay? So I'll put this over here. So for my Divine Masculines, you could be thinking about a Divine Feminine at this moment, or my Divine Feminines, this could be you. But let's head right into it. The energy that you're emitting at the moment, Ten of Swords came out. So Divine Masculine, I was correct. There is some Queen of Staffs here that is on your mind, okay? She could have taken action and moving away from you. As I said, she could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. She could have, you know, shown you some of that fire. But regardless of whatever the situation that is resonating with you, with that Queen of Staffs or that woman that you do view highly, whoever that is, with the energy you're emitting right now with the Ten of Swords, they could be directly linked to the hurt that you're feeling, male or female, okay? This could be very painful. You could also be acting like everything is fine. That is kind of the motto for this deck, Lisa Stoll. Yeah, it could be like on the exterior, you're trying to pretend like everything is fine. But on the inside, you're feeling immense pain from the climax of a certain situation that may have happened with this Queen of Wands here. All right, let's clarify Ten of Swords. Yeah, I could feel like you're just distracting yourself. Like it's almost like you're trying not to focus on the hurt that this situation has caused you. But Swords is mental, so it's definitely on the mind, on your mind heavily, okay? Especially for it to be the energy that you are emitting at this moment. So with the Two of Swords and the Chariot to come out, clarifying this, I really do feel like, you know, you're at a crossroads as to a decision that you should make, possibly regarding this Queen of Staffs here and being victorious. Sorry. Yeah, in regards to you being victorious, you could be at a crossroads in deciding how to think about this certain situation. Can we clarify? Can we get one more, please, to clarify Ten of Swords? I definitely do feel that you're at a crossroads mentally into how to be victorious. It's like you went through all this hurt, Divine Masculine, and you're like, how can I be triumphant in going through this hard situation but still coming out in a position where I've won, like I'm on top, like I want to grab a hold of my, like, I want to grab a hold of myself, like, pull yourself, you know, it's like when someone pulls you by the neck and it's like, pull yourself together, you know, with the 9 of coins. The reason why this could be such a painful situation for you, Divine Masculine, could be because you actually did see fulfillment from this situation or circumstance. You could have seen fulfillment with this Queen of Wands. Yeah. There could have been an unexpected moment that happened between you and this Queen of Wands that interrupted that emotion or that fulfillment and stability. Like, you were probably with this person for, you know, what you may consider a long time. Some people consider months a long time. Some people don't consider it a while until it's been years. But whatever to you may be considered a long time, where you were kind of like nurturing or tending to the situation, or whether now, Divine Masculine, because of this hurt and because of this crossroads that you're feeling towards this Queen of Wands that maybe you didn't take action on, so she took action on leaving, and now you're like, oh man, I want to go in and, you know, feel more balance in my mind. I feel like I need to grab a hold of the reins of my mind and charge forward towards this person so that we can experience this, like, so I can get my wish fulfillment, because I see this person as wish fulfillment. But I feel like this Tower moment is what's causing you to be in this 10 of Swords energy. That fulfillment with this Queen of Wands was interrupted by this unexpected moment. Okay, what was the unexpected moment? What was the Tower moment here for Divine Masculine and unconditional love? What was this Tower moment, Spirit? Queen of Coins. Okay, so for the Tower moment clarified, we have the Queen of Coins, we have the Page of Staffs, and we have the 7 of Swords. So Divine Masculine, honestly, there could have been a situation where you were a bit immature, where it comes to someone that was really there for you and able to provide you with that stability that you may have wanted. Okay, whoever you're thinking about in terms of this fulfillment, especially if it's a woman, whether it's a relationship, a good friend that you know how to fall out with, or maybe a family member as well, definitely, you know, puts together how it makes best sense for what's going on in your life right now. But with the Queen of Coins and then the Page of Staffs next to it, there was definitely a more immature energy coming from the masculine aspect of things when it came to this Tower moment. With the 7 of Swords, there was definitely someone that wanted to apply more hard work and diligence to the situation mentally, or now this could be you finally coming around, wanting to like mature yourself and grow up after this has happened. After this person has left, you're like, okay, I know I was childish, but now I'm willing to like put the work in, you know, and that's why you want to see fulfillment now. Wow. Okay, so that was only one card that I clarified. Let's go through the rest. Alright, so past influences, we have the Sun here. So as I said, this could have been a time when you were in this relationship where you felt really confident with this person. You felt as if it was a great time to manifest and be abundant and successful. You may have felt, you know, this person could have made you feel like, you know, a playful energy, like almost like a kid again, is what I wanted to say. You have the 8 of Swords come out to clarify. So here's the Sun card for your past influences. Isn't that pretty? You know, you could have really been able to radiate your true masculinity, Divine Masculine. And you see with the Sun being like that fire energy and the Queen of Staffs, you could have really felt this person that you had a Tower moment with could have really helped you feel like you could shine. They could have really helped you with your self-identity and radiating your true light to other people. Maybe they had a really youthful energy about them that, you know, helped to bring it out in you. With the 8 of Swords, you know, this is on your mind. I feel like this is on your mind with the 8 of Swords. Let's clarify the Sun, please. Let me get another to clarify the Sun. Let's clarify this one. Okay, we had the 8 of coins just flip over with like 10 of the cards under it. But with the 8 of coins, it's like you're in your head about this situation and you're reminiscing and you're trapping yourself in your mind thinking about, like, you're basically replaying the good memories. You know, it's like your past influences, like you're feeling hurt right now, right? Because in the past, you started replaying all those old memories with you and this person and how they made you feel so good. You were like, man, we used to frolic, you know, in the sunflowers. This person made me feel good. Like I felt super abundant, you know. I felt in more control. I felt like I was in charge of my, you know, I was more confident. Well, with the 8 of coins, it's like you trapped yourself mentally with like by thinking about that, like by replaying all of those good memories in your mind. And the 8 of coins popped out. So it's like by you thinking about that stuff and trapping in your mind, now you're like, oh my goodness, like what was I thinking? This person really made me feel like the best that I've ever felt with the sun. Yeah, and it wasn't a balanced situation. I wasn't willing to give to them, you know. Like they could have been like begging me, divine masculine. This person could have been begging you, like, please, let's work this out. Please, let's come to some kind of agreement where we both feel good in a relationship. And you were just, for some reason, like it's like you wouldn't even tell them. You weren't telling them why you didn't want to give this balance to them. You just weren't handing anything to them. And they like they were there with their hand out for long. With the 6 of coins in reverse, it's like it was imbalanced. Like, let's yeah. Page of Cups. Someone was not offering something good enough. Like, if this is a queen here, why are you coming to her like a page? Divine masculine. You know? And to my ladies, if this is you, it's like you, from divine masculine, you were getting this offer and you're the queen. Like, how would you react if divine masculine, if you were sitting on your throne and some girl tried to give you a lower offer than what you felt you were worth and what you deserved as a counterpart? Would you take it? Right? With the 2 of staves here, there was a decision made. There was action taken. Someone was reminiscing, like, do I really want this? Is this, you know, this is not good enough for me. And we've been through so much, but this is where I see my future going in general. This is what I want to manifest and create for myself. And I feel imbalanced because this is what I want. And this is how I see things going in the future. And this is what someone's offering me. You know, with the 9 of staves, you're like, no. I've taken time to analyze and look at, this person took time to analyze and look at the ways that action was being taken. And they kind of put up a wall against you, divine masculine. You know? Or this could be you wanting to give an offer to this person, but not feeling as if the offer that you want to give is good enough. You know, so now you're feeling imbalanced, like you don't know how to take action because you're like, wow, I'm thinking of all of these amazing memories that I had with this Queen of Staffs, and I'm trapped in my head about how to move forward with her because in the past I didn't give to her the way that she wanted me to give to her. It was imbalanced. And now I'm not sure if the offer that I'm going to propose to her is good enough, or if she's just going to like see it as like not enough. So now I'm trapped in terms of how I need to take action because I'm thinking so heavily about how things used to be in the past. And I'm also thinking about how things, you know, are progressing right now. And I don't know. I'm imbalanced as to how to take action, you know, but I know how I want to take action, but I'm taking into consideration how this person has moved on and where they are now and what we used to have together. With the 9 of staves, this person, you're feeling this person may be defensive against you. They may have a wall up against you. They may have had more than enough time to prepare themselves, and not prepare themselves, divine masculine, but this person has had a lot of time to think about what you two have gone through, you know, and so have you. with the Nine of Staffs, it's like you could be thinking about every single possible way to take action. You're like, okay, I don't know how to take action, or I'm feeling a bit imbalanced as to how to take action. Let me analyze and try and become as prepared as I can, so that when I do take action, I've taken into consideration, you know, this, like, you know, from the past, so that I can be victorious. Yeah, exactly. All right, so we have the Seven of Swords here for the energy that you're emitting in the future, like how you want to move forward in the future. I feel that with the Two Swords being here in the ground, it's like you want to move away from that imbalance and experience some kind of change when it comes to experiencing, like uprooting any other negative thoughts. Okay? I definitely see you walking away here, Divine Masculines, from old ways of thinking that kept you stuck in this state of imbalance. You're willing to change that, which is amazing. The Seven of Staves, because it's a woman in this deck, I'm not even going to lie. I have to keep it honest with you. This could also be, you know, this person, this woman, this divine feminine that you could be thinking about, Divine Masculine, moving away from the imbalance of the situation with you. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. So it could go either way. Definitely, please take the messages as they resonate. Let's please clarify Seven of Swords and unconditional love. Universe, Spirit guides, ancestors, let's please clarify Seven of Swords and unconditional love, please. We have Seven of Coins. As I said, transformative thinking. Okay, Strength. The Nine of Swords popped out. And look who's at the bottom of the deck. So it could very well be that this person, this Queen of Coins, is deciding to take a very stable position in continuing that change and moving away from your Divine Masculine. But with the Seven of Coins here in Strength, I feel that it's definitely either way going to be a very great perspective for you. And it is a very great perspective for you, because what you can learn from this, Divine Masculine, honestly, what I'm seeing here is what you can learn from this is how to not, like, how to transform your mind and, like, transforming the way that you see the situation, or transforming the way that you see strength, okay? Because as a Divine Masculine, you could be wanting to embody this, or this is what you see as strength. It's like, this is how I see people being strong, but it's like, look at this picture of strength that has Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. There's balance in that. It's like you're transforming your mind and having a rebirth in the way that you see this person being strong and maintaining their position and maintaining their femininity. They could be, instead of speaking to you, like, you could be the one that's like looking like this ferocious thing, you know, with everything going on in your mind here. But they're sitting here just looking feminine. And they still seem strong to you, is my point. So even though they're moving away from this situation, or they want to have a change from this imbalance mentally that they have experienced with you in the past, Divine Masculine, with the Seven of Swords, you're definitely seeing and transforming your mind, going through a transformation and a rebirth in the way that you see strength, which is great for you. King of Swords. Because this Queen of Staves, because this person, this woman, could be looking strong to you, and they could be looking bold and courageous and sexy in that red, and super stable as well. Okay, with the King of Swords, you could as well, like I told you, you're gathering your mind, like, okay, how can I come to this person? What can I say to them that is going to show them that I have grown in my mental capacity? How can I show them, or what can I say to them, or How can I communicate with them in a way where they will see that without me speaking too much? Or that could be this person taking action, the divine. No, well, you know, I'm not going to say that. All right, so King of Pentacles here in the position of the obstacles in the present moment. King of Pentacles. Obviously you're going to feel unstable, Divine Masculine, if, you know, your mental clarity is feeling like this right now. Of course you're going to have obstacles and issues with feeling strong and grounded. Okay. Let's clarify this King of Pentacles, please, and unconditional love. Yeah, and also it's like you could have been playing, dead for too long, is what I'm seeing here. Like, after everything happened, after you finally felt the hurt, it's like you took a long time. You still laid there. You just laid there and like didn't get up and pretended like everything is fine. It's like you could be, it's like on the phone. On the phone, you could be like talking to everyone else, or when you communicate to other people, you know, they don't see you hurting in your mind, but you're texting them like, oh, I'm okay, like everything is okay, I'm perfectly fine, but on the inside you're like like, you know. All right, let's clarify King of Pentacles. I'm not the King of Pentacles in reverse wants to come out to clarify, just to let you know. So, as I said, of course you're not going to be feeling stable at this time. Of course. Makes sense. Death, Four of Staves. There's a relationship that, you know, yeah, you're not feeling stable because you want this Queen of Coins. Of course. You want this Queen of Coins. And you know, you feel the end of a matter when it comes to the success that you did see with this person. Let's get one more. Yeah, someone could have a wall up here. Yeah. The Queen of Coins did come out to represent this person, Divine Masculine. So with you at the present moment, this being an obstacle for you, you don't feel like a true counterpart to this person that will balance them out, because there is, you know, the situation ended. Because someone does not want to go back to it, so because someone wants there to be an ending. And you know, this looks like a masculine figure here, not very happy with that. With the Four of Staves, it could be one point, like, because they're dressed in the same thing. It's like this person is sad because, you know, they did see an opportunity for growth. You were working on something with this person to see success, and now someone has a wall up. Or now you're basically having to weigh everything that you ever went through with this person to try and give it like one last shot type thing. Yeah, with the Emperor here. You're trying to give it one last shot because you truly see like yourself being like the Empress is above all of the kings. You see yourself being very stable in this situation. Okay, so let's see. What may take place in the immediate future? We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords, Divine Masculine. Alright? And this is right below that Ten of Swords. So literally, what may take place in the immediate future? You may speak up, because the King of Swords has one sword in his hand. You may use one of those swords that are in you. You may use one of the swords here to approach this person and speak up to them. Right? And they may be like, no, because that past situation, like, I know that I'll feel really imbalanced mentally. Like, I won't be able to, you know, feel solid in it. I need a change, you know, or I have changed since then. And since I've walked away from that. With the 9 of coins here being what may take place in the immediate future, is that someone may have anxiety and sleepless nights over what has happened. We have the Queen or the 6 of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So this could be, you know, old memories that someone is replaying in their mind that's making them have these sleepless nights. And let's see. We have Temperance here, the Emperor in reverse. No, let me not. That's so weird that all of this came out in reverse. Temperance came out, the Emperor, 9 of Staves, and the 4 of Staves in reverse. So literally what I was just saying ends up being what you think about like moving forward into the future. The fact that you cannot feel stable because you're not with this person, and sending out some kind of invitation to them or wanting to extend some kind of offer to bring your walls down, or you wanted them to bring their walls down and be patient with you. But in the Emperor, with the Emperor in reverse, it was like you weren't, you know, representing your full self the way that you wanted to, or you didn't get the outcome that you know would make you feel stable. Instead, you are feeling, you know, upside down. With the 9 of Staves here in reverse, like I said, like you may have prepared for something or wanted to be triumphant in it, and, you know, been as prepared as you could. But with the 9 of Staves in reverse, you know, there's definitely an energy here of wanting to let those walls down. But not really being able to, you know, be successful in being triumphant, going to the next level, you know. And with the 4 of Staves in reverse, that basically speaks for itself in terms of a relationship that is in the reverse. Sometimes in some decks, like the 4 of Staves could mean the same thing, upside down or upright. But for me, especially coming out in reverse, it speaks of this 9 of Swords energy. You having anxiety and sleepless nights, or this other person having anxiety or sleepless nights because of a certain situation not turning out the way that they wanted to. So let's see the outcome. Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So for the outcome, I'm really seeing that, you know, someone took a long time to bring some kind of really stable offer. So Divine Masculine, you could be bringing in, you could have brought some news in to this Divine Feminine that, yes, was very stable, and, you know, yes, it was everything that they wanted, and it was thought out very logically. And, you know, if they accept it, it could really be the start of something beautiful. And you're wanting to travel to bring this news to them, or just, you know, bring this to them. But let's clarify. We have the 3 of Coins come out in reverse. Can we clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please? Yeah. Let's clarify Knight of Pentacles. Can I have one more card, please, to clarify Knight of Pentacles? We have the 3 of Coins in the reverse, and we have 5 of Cups in reverse. So, and you had the King of Staves here as well. Sorry, my hair. So, yeah, you have the King of Staves that fell here as well. So, 3 of Coins in reverse, 5 of Cups also in reverse, and we have the King of Staves. So I feel that from this offer, the outcome here is from this offer that, you know, you are bringing forward to this person after a long journey that you have gone through by yourself. Could be with this person, but, you know, it could be like you came to this realization logically, finally by yourself, to bring forward some kind of invitation or offer. And with the 3 of Coins, I don't see specific partnership happening in order for a solid foundation to be built moving forward. And with the 5 of Cups here in reverse, it could be because someone sees despair in the in the relationship, if it were to be working together, or if I were to get back into this with you, I would feel despair and lack, and like I gave too much of my emotions to a situation to not get enough out of it. Or in the past, I gave so much and I didn't see much from it, so I don't want to go back to that place. With the King of Staffs, it could be literally, like I said, you wanting to take action in being stable for them. Being, like I said, what? King of Staffs, Divine Masculine, and what was the pre-shuffle card? Queen of Staffs. Okay, so for the outcome, I feel that you're bringing forward a message because you would like to be equal counterparts with this person and take action and show them through your confidence and your maturity, because you came out with the Page of Staffs earlier, and now you're in the outcome coming out as the King of Staffs. So you want to come and give them an invitation or an offer to show that you've matured yourself. However, I don't see that this teamwork or this new business venture that someone or both of you are wanting to begin really turns out, because one of you is thinking that it's not going to, there's going to be a sense of lack involved if they do involve themselves emotionally and romantically again. So let's get some advice here. Let's pull some advice. What's the advice here? Let's see. And Divine Masculine, you know, of course I don't want to be sitting here giving you like a negative reading or like, you know, saying negative things. But if the messages come out, then it comes out. I'm just going to, you know, interpret what I'm seeing here. So if it doesn't resonate, or if it's the opposite direction, if it's not you, if it's the other person, definitely take it as it resonates. And if you would like even more clarity here, then I would definitely recommend booking a session this month, because 30-minute sessions are only $11.11, and that is going away this month. So definitely book a session if you would like more specific advice. But you know, if it did resonate, then the advice for you is the Council of Light. Divine orchestration, help us in the subtle realm. Okay, so no matter what happens in the situation, it is divinely orchestrated. Whatever is supposed to happen. Can we get one more, please, for Divine Masculine? Can we get one more message for the Divine Masculine and unconditional love, please? Awakening. Beautiful. Council of Light and awakening. You know, I feel like after the situation happens, you know, or even now, it's like, because you've been able to look back on the great time that you had with this person and grow from that and see the position of, wow, I was actually wrong, or I shouldn't have acted like this, or I should have made sure that I made my feelings known or communicated better, or whatever you feel you could have improved on for the relationship to have flourished and continue to flourish, instead of there being this tower moment. You know, however it happened, it was supposed to happen that way. That's what, you know, the universe wants you to know. This is divinely orchestrated. This was supposed to happen this way. There are helpers that you have in the subtle realms to assist you through this process, and you have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So now that you have gone through this experience, awaken to how you really need to conduct yourself in loving relationships, so that people can get the fullness of you, and so that when you do have experiences in relationships with others where you are feeling radiant and like the sun, that sunlight can continue to shine for a long time, instead of, you know, you feeling that sense of radiance but the other person isn't. So they cut off the childish energy that they're providing to you, and therefore you have no more energy for you to radiate to others, right? Because we do have those relationships that do help to fill our cup. Okay, so that was what I have for you today, Divine Masculine. I really do hope that this resonated and assisted you in building your empire, okay? And definitely know that this happened for a reason. I know that it may be a painful time for you right now. There could be a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, and worry, but know that it was divinely orchestrated, and use that fact to assist you in healing. Take time to meditate with yourself and learn the lessons that you need to learn from the situation as well. That's what I'm hearing. Learn what you need to learn so that you don't feel like this again. Allow this to be a one-time thing in how low you can feel in terms of your mind and the scatteredness, and learn, grow from this. Even if it doesn't end out, even if the outcome is not in your favor, take what you have learned from the situation, because it was divinely orchestrated, and you are awakening to integrate what you have learned into what new cycle you are stepping into. So thank you so much for tuning in. Definitely shop EmpressLazuli.com, and I will see you next time. Check out the Divine Feminine weekly session as well. All right, bye.